I got questions. You don't have to rush. If I say hey, if you hear me talk, that means you stop talking. Robinson, where you from?
I'm from Africa
Really?
originally,
What part?
East Africa.
Okay, there's a lot. Somalia, Eritrea, Ethiopia, Sudan.
Kenya, East
There you
Africa.
go. So you're in the UK or you over here in the US?
No. That doesn't matter. I've given you my originality,
Okay, why you okay? I didn't know that was a
and there is a reason why I'm so pissed as an African.
okay. Okay, so that you must be
So,
you over here. I don't know why you're sidestepping that. So why you pissed off? You pissed off because of what now?
suicidal empathy that you're seeking,
Oh, so you want us to be empathetic towards Charlie Kirk.
because humans are humans. You are in the best ecosystem instead of cooperating and being empathetic of what has happened. This is about human. It's not about being black or
It
white.
is.
It's only a
It
matter of time. You have seen the
is. It is because he made it. This man literally got shot when he was shitting on black people. In mid sentence, shitting on black people, he got shot. So it was about black and white. He was there denigrating us as usual. He goes around the country denigrating black people. Now, you as an African, you're okay with that because you feel like he ain't talking about y'all. He's talking about us over here. That's why you're telling us to have empathy. But you're not a foundational black American, sir. So we look at it totally different. You understand?
I beg to differ.
Okay.
Reason being, give me a minute, then you can mute me. Uh, you are in the best ecosystem. Most of the supermarket routings we see, they come from black Americans.
Most of the what?
Most of the crimes come from single motherhood from the black
Okay.
Americans. You cannot.
Okay. See, this, I tell you, these tethers, this is why we delineate family. I told y'all earlier, these tethers are running around here crying over Charlie Kirk. Just like I said earlier, I've been seeing foreign flags and tethers crying and boo-hooing over Charlie Kirk. These tethers have the same dispositions as white supremacists, family. There's a reason why we delineate. These tethers have been over there. They're in the UK, some of them over here, but they've been so butthurt. This has hurt them. They're rolling around crying, rolling on the grass, getting grass and leaves and their little peppercorn edges and shit. They are very upset about Charlie Kirk. They're out here throwing goosey jars on the floor, screaming. They're having a hissy fit about the passing of him because he spews that anti, what they think is just anti FBA rhetoric that they can co sign. Now, Robinson, you talk about crime, about single mothers. What are you talking about? Robinson? Mr. Robinson, unmute your mic, sir. Mr. Robinson, unmute your microphone, sir. All right. Mr. Rob.
Okay, so we're talking about crime, and that's even statistically proven. Even last week, the blacks watched as the white was being murdered. They did nothing. You want to tell me the next time if a black is done the same, you'll still be here talking about whether black people should have empathy?
Okay. When have
That's
okay, slow
bullshit.
down.
That's bullshit.
When have white people stopped a black person from being murdered? Hmm? Usually,
Of course, systems. That's why you are tolerated to have Black Lives
hold
Matter.
on.
Even demonstrations.
Oh, wait, hold on. Because that accent, well, your accent is throwing me. Are you East Indian and you live in Kenya or you lived in Kenya? Are you East Indian? That's an East Indian accent. Your accent is killing me. That's not a Kenyan accent. Are you East Indian, sir? Mr. Robinson. Mr. Robinson? Okay, I think this is an East Indian who probably lived in Kenya at one. That's an East Indian accent. That's not a Kenyan accent. Okay, this nigga sound like he's making some tandoori chicken or something right now. That's not a Kenyan accent. And Mr. Robinson, unmute your microphone, sir.
I'm a fully Kenyan, actually. I'm not an Indian. You don't know anything to do with the Kenyan accent.
Yeah, I do. Now, what part of Kenya? What,
So, no. How many tribes do you know from
what part of
Kenya?
Kenya are you from?
No. How many tribes do you know from Kenya so that you know the accents so well?
What part of Kenya are you from?
Can we do a rock call dialogue in a Kenyan language
Your
then?
ass is.
if you know Kenyan very
You're from
well.
Mumbai. You ain't from no damn Kenya.
I'm not from Mumbai. You don't know even a difference between an African and an
Yeah,
Indian.
that accent is Indian.
You don't know any, you don't have
Well,
any difference. You see, now you blacks people, you tend to know everything. You have built nothing in the
I
ecosystem
do know
apart from
that.
complaining, suicidal empathy.
That's an
You want only to be.
sir. That's an Indian accent, sir. So you sound like you about to fix a Slurpee machine, sir. That's an Indian accent, and I'm not hating. But okay, now tell me more about this crime. Now, single mothers crime. What about it? And you can't even tell what part of.
The highest rate of crimes always happens from the black American neighborhoods. The single mother, in statistics, statistically speaking, even the shootings happen from kids from single mother households, from the black community. You cannot even refute with that.
I can't
And coming here also.
can refute that, sir. Well, we just get targeted for prosecution more. But the dominant society, they kind of get away with a whole bunch of crimes that we don't get away with. We just get over prosecuted. We don't commit more crimes. We just get over policed and over prosecuted and over arrested. That's why we have the most exonerations. We get wrongfully put in jail all the damn time. So yeah, the crime is from your homeland. If you're talking about you're from Kenya, boy, y'all have a crime-ridden society that you had to flee from, right? Huh? Huh, Mr. Robinson? Hmm? I know it takes you a minute to unmute that phone. Probably in there baking some bushmeat or something, but unmute your microphone, sir. We want to talk about crime.
Let me tell you, Africans are better off when it comes to morals compared to black
Oh,
Americans.
tell me this. How so?
Exactly. Now give me a reason in here. That's why you have the audacity to bring about uh, empathy when a person dies, a white person dies. What happened last week? And I was giving you this example.
No, no,
Black people
no.
would watch when.
No. Tell me about this moral superiority that you have in Kenya, or because you ain't even there. What? Tell me more about the moral superiority. Explain that. Because you say something dumb and then you change the subject. We don't do that. Tell me the moral superiority you have over foundational Black Americans, sir.
Okay, you saying first, I'm not there. Actually, I'm in Kenya right now. So you're talking of something delusional because that's what black Americans think. You are in the best ecosystem, but you rely on victimhood mindset. You want to always be on the victim side.
That's a projection, sir.
Even
Sir,
Black Lives Matter
the
existed,
one
and
over there, you got to get Red Cross rice from helicopters, sir. You are a professional victim. You're the one over there with binoculars looking out for Sally Struthers to come through with some grains and some granola bars for your ass. That's you, sir. You're a professional victim and a beggar. You got the
actually, can you check? You should even check me.
check what, sir? Sir, y'all got the biggest slum in Africa in Kenya, sir. The Kibera slum is the biggest slum on the continent of Africa. Over 1 million people in a big shantytown slum. And you talking about morals and crime and really? We doing that? Mr. Robinson, you there? Mr. Robinson, it takes you a minute to unmute your mic, I see. You still got that iPhone 1. Mr. Robinson, unmute your mic because you're kind of wasting time and I got to get some more callers here. Okay, let me get some more callers. It just takes him too long to get his phone game together. Shout out to everybody in here. We got damn near 6,000 people in the building, ladies and gentlemen.